Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Jack and Jill Talks. I'm so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're listening on your way to work, relaxing at home, or studying somewhere quiet, we are so glad you joined us.
Hey there, everyone. Great to be back. And honestly, I'm in a really good mood today. The sun is out, my coffee is hot, and we've got a fantastic topic for you.
Same here. I woke up this morning feeling really energized, and that actually connects perfectly to what we're talking about today. It got me thinking, how do you describe that feeling in English? A lot of learners know words like happy or sad, but today we're going much deeper than that.
That's right. Today's topic is all about emotions. We're going to teach you how to talk about your feelings in English, naturally, confidently, and in a way that sounds like a real person, not a textbook.
By the end of this episode, you'll be able to describe how you feel using real English expressions, not just basic words. You'll know the difference between feeling happy and feeling thrilled, or feeling sad and feeling heartbroken.
And here's a question for you before we start. What emotion are you feeling right now? Are you happy, tired, excited? Write it in the comments. We'd love to know.
And if you're finding this helpful already, please like this video and subscribe to Jack and Jill Talks so you don't miss any of our episodes. It really helps us out.
Okay, let's get into it. We're starting with one of the best feelings out there, happiness. Main teaching section 1, talking about happiness.
So let's start with happy. Most learners know this word already, right? But in real English conversations, we use a whole range of words to describe happiness, and they're not all the same.
Exactly. Think about it this way. You can say, I'm happy, but you can also say, I'm thrilled, I'm ecstatic, I'm over the moon, or I'm on cloud 9. These all mean happy, but they show different levels of happiness.
Right. So the structure is simple. Subject plus to be plus emotion word. I'm happy. She's thrilled. They're ecstatic. Easy, right?
Let me give you some examples. If your friend passes an exam, you might say, I'm so happy for you. But if you just got your dream job, you'd probably say, I'm absolutely thrilled, or I'm over the moon.
Here's a personal example. Last week, I found out my sister is having a baby. I didn't just say I'm happy. I said I'm so excited, I can't stop smiling. That's real English. That's how we really talk.
So here's a question for you. When was the last time you felt truly happy? Was it something big, like getting great news, or something small, like a delicious meal? Write it in the comments. We want to hear your stories.
Now, what about the negative form? Easy. Just add not. I'm not happy about this. Or use words like unhappy or not thrilled. For example, she wasn't exactly thrilled about the change in plans.
Can you think of a sentence using one of these happiness words? Try it out loud right now. I'm because. Go ahead, say it. So to wrap up this section, happiness in English goes way beyond just happy. Words like thrilled, ecstatic, over the moon, and on cloud 9 help you express exactly how good you feel. Main teaching section 2, talking about sadness.
Okay, let's move to a harder emotion, sadness. Now, we all feel sad sometimes, and being able to express it in English is really important. It helps people understand you, and honestly, it just feels good to put your feelings into words.
Absolutely. And just like happiness, sadness has many levels. Sad is the basic word, but we also say down, upset, heartbroken, devastated, or blue. Feeling blue is a really common informal expression.
Here's a real-life example. If your favorite TV show gets canceled, you might say, I'm so upset. But if you lose someone important to you, you'd say, I'm heartbroken, or I'm absolutely devastated. The word choice shows the depth of feeling.
There's also a difference between formal and informal here. In a formal situation, like telling your boss you can't come in, you might say, I'm feeling quite unwell and a little low today. But with a friend, you'd just say, I'm feeling really down lately.
Here's a quick practice. Imagine your friend missed an important event. You could say, I totally understand if you're upset. Or if it was something big, it's okay to feel devastated. This really mattered to you. See how that sounds much more natural than just saying, don't be sad?
First tip, match the word to the level of feeling. Second, use feeling before the emotion to soften it. I'm feeling a bit down sounds more natural than just I'm sad. Third, add words like really, quite, or a little to show how strong the feeling is.
Try writing a sentence about a time you felt sad in the comments. Use one of these new words, down, upset, heartbroken, or devastated. We'll read them.
Great section. So sadness in English moves from a little down all the way to absolutely devastated. And now you know how to use each one in the right moment. Main teaching section 3, talking about anxiety and excitement.
Now here's where it gets really interesting, anxiety and excitement. Because here's the thing, these two emotions actually feel very similar in your body. Your heart beats fast, your hands might shake, but one feels bad and one feels good.
That's so true. And in English, the words we use make a big difference. For anxiety, we say things like nervous, anxious, worried, stressed out, or on edge. For excitement, we say excited, pumped up, hyped, or can't wait.
Here's a great example. Before a job interview, you might say, I'm really nervous, or I'm feeling anxious. But before a holiday, I'm so excited, or I literally can't wait. Same physical feeling, totally different words.
And here's a tip about tone. When you say, I'm anxious, your voice naturally goes a little lower, slower. When you say, I'm excited, your voice goes up. Try it. Say, I'm anxious about the test. Now say, I'm excited about the weekend. Feel the difference?
Okay, here's a mini practice. I'll say a situation, and you say out loud whether you'd feel excited or anxious, and use the right word. Ready? Situation 1, you have a big presentation at work tomorrow.
Ooh, I'd say I'm a little nervous, but also kind of excited, because sometimes it's both, right?
Exactly. And that's real life. We often feel two emotions at once. You can say, I'm nervous but excited, or I'm anxiously excited. That's totally natural.
So speak out loud. Tell us in the comments something that makes you feel anxious and something that makes you feel excited. 2 sentences. Go for it. So to review, anxious, nervous, stressed out, and on edge are your go-to words for that worried feeling. And excited, pumped up, hyped, and can't wait are perfect for expressing positive anticipation.
Okay, time for one of my favorite parts, common mistakes. And I'll be honest, I've made some of these myself when I was learning another language, so don't feel embarrassed. These are super common.
Mistake number 1, saying I am boring when you mean I am bored. This is a really big one. I'm boring means other people find you boring. I'm bored means you feel bored. So if you're sitting at home with nothing to do, say I'm so bored, not I'm boring.
Exactly. The rule here is adjectives that end in ed describe how you feel. Adjectives ending in ing describe the thing causing the feeling. So the movie was boring and I was bored. Make sense?
Mistake number 2, saying I am very exciting when you mean I am very excited. Same rule. I'm exciting means you are a thrilling person. I'm excited means you feel excitement. So before a trip, say I'm so excited, not I'm so exciting.
Mistake number 3, using only happy and sad for everything. We know this is the safe choice, but it limits you. If someone asks, how do you feel? And you always say happy or sad, it sounds a little flat. Try, I'm feeling great today, or I've been a bit down lately. So much more natural.
And mistake number 4, forgetting to use feel or feeling. In English, we often say I'm feeling nervous rather than just I'm nervous. Both are correct, but adding feeling makes it sound more natural and expressive. Try it. I'm feeling really anxious about the exam.
Here's the good news. Every learner makes these mistakes, even fluent speakers. The important thing is that you're learning to catch them and correct them. That's progress.
Practice time. Say these corrected sentences out loud. I'm bored, not boring. I'm excited, not exciting. I'm feeling a little down today. You've got this.
All right, let's do some practice together. I'm going to give you 2 sentences, and you choose which one sounds more natural. Say your answer out loud before we tell you.
Situation 1. You just found out you're going on a trip to another country. Option A, I'm very happy. Option B, I'm absolutely thrilled. I can't believe it. Which one?
Option B, right? It's more expressive and sounds much more like a real person talking.
Situation 2. You have an exam tomorrow. Option A, I am very anxious about the exam tomorrow. Option B, I'm really nervous about the exam tomorrow. I haven't slept well. Which one sounds more natural in conversation?
Option B again. Adding context, like I haven't slept well, makes your emotion feel real and relatable.
Situation 3. Your friend cancels plans at the last minute. Option A, I am upset. Option B, honestly, I'm a bit upset. I was really looking forward to it. Which feels more natural?
Option B. The explanation makes the emotion make sense. In real conversation, we almost always explain why we feel something.
And now the real challenge. Write your own sentence in the comments. Tell us about a real emotion you felt this week. Use one of the words from today. Surprised, thrilled, anxious, heartbroken, ecstatic. Pick one and go.
Remember, real conversation isn't about being perfect. It's about expressing yourself and being understood. If you try, you're already winning.
The more you practice speaking your emotions out loud in English, the more natural it becomes, so don't hold back.
Okay, what an episode. I feel like we covered so much today, and I'm genuinely excited about how much you've learned. Let's do a quick recap.
Today we covered 4 big emotion categories. First, happiness. Happy, thrilled, ecstatic, over the moon. Second, sadness. Sad, down, upset, heartbroken, devastated. Third, anxiety and excitement. Nervous, anxious, stressed out, excited, pumped up, can't wait.
And we looked at common mistakes, especially bored versus boring and excited versus exciting. Those 2 alone will make your English sound so much more natural right away.
Here's a little question to think about. Which emotion do you find hardest to express in English? Is it easier to talk about positive feelings or negative ones? Think about it and write your answer in the comments.
And if you enjoyed today's episode, please give it a like, share it with a friend who's learning English, and don't forget to subscribe to Jack and Jill Talks. We post new episodes regularly, and we'd love to have you as part of our community.
You're doing something really brave by learning a new language. Every word you learn, every sentence you try, it matters. Emotions are personal, and being able to share them in English is a real skill. Be proud of yourself. Thanks so much for spending this time with us today. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and we'll see you next time.